Okay, cool. Welcome, strangers through the internet, to the lowest resource roleplay show on the internet. This is Apocalypse World. We will be playing Apocalypse World
Yeah.
with just 2 players because, why do you need more than 2 players? So I'll just introduce the system real quick, and then you guys can get to introducing your characters, and then we'll finish up the character sheets, okay?
Cool.
Okay.
So we did most of our character creation already because we're terrible and shady. But so the thing that's interesting about Apocalypse World, from a narrative perspective, is that it takes place in an apocalypse. So the apocalypse happened 50 years ago. So unless your characters are like really, really old, unless you find an old person in the world, no one remembers the apocalypse. This is just how the world is. And in addition to that apocalypse, there's this thing called the Psychic Maelstrom. So it's like kind of Apocalypse World's version of magic, in that you can like look into the maelstrom and it will give you information that you wouldn't otherwise have. And it can also do other things for you if you get later in the game. But I don't think either of our characters here are super maelstrom oriented. But yeah, it exists. It might mess with you.
My character.
That's about it.
Actually,
Oh wait, from a mechanical perspective, I want to explain something. So what's interesting about Apocalypse World mechanically is that unlike in D&D, where there's like a set target number, and you just have to reach that target number when you're rolling, and that decides if you succeed or fail. In Apocalypse World, there's shades of success.
Mhm.
So you can get what you want with a catch, or you can completely fail to get what you want, or you can completely succeed. And most of the time, you're going to be getting somewhere in the middle.
all right.
Yeah, so don't expect outright success from anything. So yeah, let's introduce characters. Francisco, do you want to go first?
Yeah, so my character is basically the best character. His name is Fancy Call. So, a foreigner from a distant land with a PhD in chemistry. So yeah, the closest thing to the Doctor in the Apocalypse. Also, a member of an androgynous J-pop band. Don't ask. With an amazing sense of style and perhaps not so amazing ethics as a doctor, anything can happen.
Okay, cool.
So he is an angel. His stats are 2 cool, 1 hard, 3 sharp, and 1 weird. Let's not talk about the hotness. That's ambiguous.
I find
And
it funny how he was a J-pop member and he has a 0 hot.
he doesn't like talking about it. Yeah, so he has Sixth Sense, which makes looking into the maelstrom roll sharp instead of weird. So that makes him really maelstrom oriented. And
Cool. Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, so
Sorry for introducing you as non-maelstrom oriented.
it's okay. And also the healing touch has to do with the maelstrom. And since I have Sixth Sense and it rolls into sharp instead of weird, it's a lot more effective with this character.
Cool.
Yeah, so basically you look into the maelstrom and you heal the dude depending on circumstances. There's a really long description.
Connor, do you want to introduce your character?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I haven't actually put as much thought into her as Francisco
That's-
has seen.
That's fine.
Okay, so her name is Turn, and she is a Skinner, her preferred method of art is filmmaking. She, when she was younger, she found this cool like old film camera, and she figured out how to fix it up. And now she makes little documentaries of the not so shitty things in life. Her stats are a +1 cool, +1 hard, +2 hot, +1 sharp, and a -2 weird. Like, she's not Maelstrom oriented at all. And
Okay.
yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say.
Yeah, that's fine. So by default, I'm going to assume that you guys live in a setting. So you guys live in some fortress somewhere. Neither one of you owns the fortress, because it's a class option that neither of you picked. And so yeah, there is a someone who owns this fortress. Do either of you care too much about like who that person is?
I mean,
No.
if they're letting us stay here, isn't that rather important? I mean, if they're letting us live in their fortress, isn't that kind of important to know who they are?
Yeah, I mean it is, but what I'm saying is basically, unless you guys have any objections, I'm gonna make something up.
Okay, you can
Okay.
make something up.
Make whoever you want up.
Okay. Her name is Exit.
Hmm.
Okay.
Aside from that, I don't know. We'll figure things out as we go along. Yay, Apocalypse World.
Woo!
Yay!
Woo!
Okay, we're gonna do a tiny bit of hacking because I love hacking. It's great. Not the like computery type of hacking, but game type of hacking. So your characters are both gonna get something called an instinct, a belief, and a trait. Okay,
Okay,
Okay.
and you'll get experience. You'll get to mark experience every time one of those things gets you into trouble. Got it?
got it.
Okay.
So an instinct is something that your character always does by instinct. We're taking these from Burning Wheel, by the way, in case anyone wants to go and like look up that game. It's an amazing game.
Hmm.
So an instinct is something that your character does automatically by default. It's something like whenever I feel threatened, I pull out my gun. And so that way you will never get into the situation where I'm like, oh, and this biker gang rolls up and starts shooting at you, and you don't have your gun in your hand. Your character will always have their gun in their hands. But then again, it can also get you in trouble. For example, if someone like curses at you and then you just pull your gun out and you're like at the dinner table or something, it can get you in trouble. And if that happens, you'll get to mark experience. Just a second, Julia, can you come back later?
All right. When will you be done?
Like 2-3 hours. Okay, so each of your characters gets an instinct. You should run it by me real quick before you write it down in case it's I don't know, not kosher for some reason.
All right.
Where did I write this?
There's not a place to write it, so you'll probably, under your character sheet, you have bio and info. You can write it in there.
There's a thing called abilities. So you can no.
Yeah, you could write it there if you want.
Yeah, but there's no place to write it on. It's just a show on macro bar or whatever.
Yeah, okay, because it's
Okay, got it.
built specifically. Cool.
So instinct. So so my character's instinct is to say, "Watch out!" whenever something remotely dangerous appears.
Okay, that's cool. I really like that.
My character's instinct is to blindly rush in whenever she sees something that she thinks is shiny or interesting without considering the consequences.
That's cool. Can you write that down in your character sheet?
Yeah.
Okay, I will definitely use these to get you in trouble. That's kind of the point.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, remind me anytime that your instinct gets you in trouble because you get experience. You get some key experience for this.
Gotcha.
You also have a belief. So whenever you act on your belief or like pursue your belief in the world, and whenever that gets you into trouble, you get experience.
Okay.
So it's something fundamental about your character, like you, and they should be actionable beliefs, by the way. So like if you want to write before a session, like that you're about to get in a fight with someone and you're like, God damn it, I hate Exit so much, I'm going to murder her. That can be your belief, and then you'll get experience for acting on it, and you'll get experience if that doesn't work out for you. So to start, it should probably be some kind of like vague principle about the world, but you can edit your instincts, beliefs, and traits whenever you want.
Okay.
So right now I'm just gonna write that my character hates crimes against fashion.
Okay.
For turn, I'm going to do that her belief is people are good by nature, like bad people are uncommon.
That's cool. Another thing about beliefs is that whatever it is my job as the GM to challenge it. So you say like people are good by nature. I'm gonna show you some awful stuff.
Alrighty.
Okay, I hope you're ready. And the last one before we start is a trait. So a trait is something that is just true about your character. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the only thing that's true about your character, but it's like a big deal. Like people notice it when you are in their presence. Like if your trait is tall, that means that you're like the tallest motherfucker in the room. When you leave, people are gonna talk. They're gonna say like, "Wow, that dude's really tall." Stuff like that.
So it's like a physical thing?
No, it can also be a personality trait. So if your trait is like narcissistic, then basically that means that when you leave the room, people are like, "God damn, that guy's narcissistic." And whenever this trait gets you into trouble, you get experience. And also you can like lean on it if you want to. Like if you want to try to get a +1 on something, if your trait is like quick hands or something, then you could have advantages in gunfights or stuff like that.
Okay.
Isn't hacking fun?
Let me think.
All right. By the way, I have a tablet here, so if you want me to draw something kind of crude, I can.
That's cool. I will keep that in mind. The only sorts of drawings that happen in Apocalypse World are the ones.
Or the what?
The crude ones.
Let's see. Damn it. Is Bonticle's trait going to be like he's really well dressed?
Yeah, he got it from a refuge in a really distant land. He doesn't even know what it means.
I'm just gonna do small. Like she's short and yeah, tiny.
All right.
Okay. Dude, if you're talking, I think your mic might have died again.
Oh no, sorry, I just wasn't talking.
Okay.
What were your traits again?
Trait for turn is that she's physically small, like she's very short and slight.
Okay, cool. And what about for botanical? What about for botanical? What's his trait? Hello?
Connor, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
So what is botanical's trait?
Hello?
Am I here? Am I making noise?
I can hear you.
Are you talking about my character?
Yeah,
Yes.
what's his trait?
You said botanical several times. I thought you were talking about Turn because she's artistic.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce this name. What is it?
Bontical.
Bontical. Okay, cool.
Botanical. Okay, so his trait. What do you mean by trait? Just like the general
Something that people remember about them, like something that's immediately obvious about them.
Yeah.
It's like what a fucking weeaboo.
They're a
That's your trait?
That's my trait.
That's amazing. Okay, I love that. What a fucking weeaboo. So anytime your weeaboo-ness gets you in trouble, you'll get experience.
Oh my
And
God.
also, I can't imagine what it would be, but if you ever get into a situation where being a fucking weeaboo grants you advantage, just let me know and I will give that advantage to you.
If we meet like a Japanese person and the broken weeb Japanese works.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys ready to get started?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Celebrity.
Okay, awesome. Bontical. So you are standing. You're standing somewhere inside of the fortress. There's this area where people go to get food for the day. and you're standing there haggling over food when this guy, you recognize him. His name is Turner. He walks up to you, and he looks you right in the eyes, and he tackles you to the ground. What did you do to enrage Turner?
I said that his favorite anime was trash.
Okay. Yeah, so you hit the ground. And he takes one hand and like presses your chest against the ground, and he shouts at you, and he's like, "I don't even know what you're fucking talking about." And he like holds his fist above his head, and yeah, he's about to punch you. So what do you do?
I grab a fistful of dirt and throw it in his eyes.
Okay, cool. It sounds like you're going aggro, so can I get you to roll plus hard?
Plus hard. Okay. Just a sec.
Yeah.
Uh,
Turn, you're nearby if you want to do something.
yeah, that's my hotness.
Um,
I just rolled 7. Succeeded partially.
Okay, cool. Succeeded partially. Let me read this thing real quick. Okay, so do you see the list under Go Aggro?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you get to choose one of these things, and then Turner has to do it. Get the hell out of your way, barricade themselves securely in, give you something they think you want, back off calmly, hands where you can see, and tell you what you want to know or what you want to hear.
Get the hell out of the way.
Okay, yeah, so you throw dirt into his eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so he like clutches his eyes and he falls back back off of you, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck did you do?" And he's like writhing around, and yeah, he's not gonna get up for a while.
Awesome. The weeaboo wins the game.
Weeaboos always win the game. Okay, so in the meantime, while Turner is writhing in the dirt, I want to get you guys to roll to establish what has happened in the past like week before this moment.
is that the notes that you sent us?
So I'll get Francisco to go first. Francisco, can you open the note to the angel?
Note to the angel. Got it.
Yep.
Okay, you, dear angel, you've been seeing a lot of corpses out there recently. Whole compounds full of dead people. Sometimes just lying in the road. Apocalypse world is bad, but not this bad. Something is coming. You've seen a lot of people who needed help too. Maybe you helped them, maybe you didn't. Everyone has their secrets. Roll plus sharp. On a 7 to 9, choose 2. On a 10 plus, choose 1. Okay.
Can you read the options? Or actually,
Optional.
I guess.
Yeah, I think it's better to just roll the sharpness.
Okay, cool. Do you know how to roll sharp and roll 20?
Yeah, I just did so. I rolled 11.
Ooh, good for you.
Nice.
So you only have to pick one of those things?
Someone's been stealing morphine. Mine's 2 stock until they can find the thief. Or...
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You're picking that one?
Mm-hmm. Wait, let me see. Either something's been going around, people are getting sick, and you're not sure you can help. Whatever holding your life in... Whatever holding you leaving gets the disease tag.
Sorry for my spelling.
No, that's how you spell live.
Yeah, by the way, I might edit this later so it flows better.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, so whatever holding you like... Okay, I don't know what that's... Is it life? Or whatever holding your life in gets the disease tag?
Whatever holding you live in.
Okay.
Live and live are spelled the same but pronounced differently based on the context. It's weird.
I'll just take this. Someone's been stealing morphine.
Okay, I will write a note. Someone's been stealing morphine. Okay, Connor, can you read your note?
Yeah, just give me a second. Dear Skinner, it's sort of beautiful sometimes, Apocalypse World, but few know it. You are one of those few. Just last week, you were fighting back a pack of cannibals, and you couldn't help but admire the sunset blazing behind them. Beautiful as it was, it's the reason that you've got the bandage around your head right now. Beauty can be a weapon. It can be a release. It can be anything you want it to be. What will it be for you, Skinner? And then it's the roll shit. Should I just roll and then pick one?
Yeah.
Okay, so plus hot. All right. What did I roll? 12!
Ooh, amazing. So you get something special for 12. Do you see the thing at the bottom of the list?
On the 12 plus, you avoid all calamity and encounter an object of great beauty. When you show it to someone for the first time, they become completely powerless to your will. Okay. And on the miss pick 2, you pissed off someone important, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you didn't miss, so that doesn't matter. Anyway, so you have an object of great beauty. You can describe it to us later, or you can just introduce it to the thing, to the game later. But whenever you show it to someone, they're just in awe.
Awesome.
Great. So, Bonty Cal, may I call you Bon?
Yeah, sure.
So Turner, as he's writhing in the dirt in front of you, this girl walks up to him and she puts her hand on his arm and she's like, "What happened, Turner?" And he's like, "Oh, this fucker! He threw something in my eye. I think it's poison." And she looks up at you, and he's like, "Holy shit, Bon! You have to fix this." And she's like starting to panic a little bit. So what do you do?
I say there's nothing poisonous about it. It's just dirt.
Okay, yeah. He Turner like takes his hands down from his eyes and he looks at you, and one of his eyes is definitely bleeding. And he's like, "Then how the fuck do you explain this?" And he points to his eye.
I didn't know that was in the dirt. I'm sorry.
Okay, Amy is like, "Well, are you gonna fix it or what?"
Well, he was trying to punch my eyes out, so I don't know. It doesn't seem like a very reasonable
she just
choice to
stands
me.
there looking at you.
Yeah.
Okay, Turner stands up. Turner stands up and he's like, "Fuck you, man." And he spits down in front of you, next to, like, not on you, but in front of you as a sign of disrespect. And he turns and he runs away towards the fortress at the center of your compound.
Okay. Cool. Crisis averted.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, that
Yeah,
works.
you'll get used to Apocalypse World eventually. Okay, so do you guys want to describe the compound where you live?
Let's see. Well,
How many people does it have in it? The upper limit for Apocalypse World is around 100.
Okay, I'd say around like 50 people at most, 30 people at the least.
Okay,
Around
let's
30
go with
people.
let's go with around 30.
Yeah.
Less NPCs.
Does it have a name?
The Exit.
The Exit? That's awesome.
I don't know. I know that my part of the compound is just like a little tent, and I sell drugs for people of different varieties.
Cool. Has Turner ever bought drugs from you?
Yeah. He bought crystal meth once, and that wasn't nice.
Cool. How do you get crystal meth?
I synthesize it. I just find I find the ingredients I need in the wild or like around town, and then I synthesize it using my lab equipment. Because after all, I am a PhD in I have a PhD in chemistry.
Your Apocalypse Walter White.
Yeah, I know a lot about chemistry.
Okay, so this place is it's a pretty rough fortress. Okay, so there's about 30 people, and about 25 of them are bandits basically. And so they're pretty heavily armored. You guys have a really well stocked armory. You guys have walls, unlike most fortresses. Exit likes to call their fortress the Exit because it's where people go to exit this life.
Mhm.
Similar. She has a similar justification for her name.
Okay then.
Yes, and also Exit has a daughter and a son. Her daughter's name is Amy, and her son's name is
His son's name is what? I'm sorry.
Turner.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. Eesh. Cool.
Ah.
Cool.
Ouch. You're in so much trouble.
Yeah. I'll find a way out of it. I'm a medic.
Okay, so about 5 minutes later, actually, where would you be in 5 minutes?
Me?
Yeah.
Considering I'm not too far away from my town, I would be selling some drugs to some people to earn an honest living, you know.
Okay, cool. So you're selling drugs to one of Exit's guys, and another one of Exit's pretty thoroughly buff henchman comes, and he's got Turner in tow, and Turner's still clutching his eye, and yeah, so they're walking towards you. What do you do?
I shiver nervously.
You shiver nervously.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the guy you've met him before.
Mhm.
His name is Prince. He's Exit's right hand man. I'm gonna write that down real quick. Okay, so he walks up to you. And he says, "Hey man, what the hell did you do to Turner?"
Well, I was walking around, and then Turner just tried to punch me in the face
Look,
and held me down.
I get he's a little bitch, okay, but you don't have to do things like this. And Turner behind him is like, "Hey man," and Prince turns around and he's like, "Shut up."
Well, what can I do to make it up for him?
Well, first of all, make sure he doesn't go goddamn blind. Second, fuck you, I don't know. And he turns to the guy you're in the process of selling to, and he's like, "Hey man, what the fuck? Is that meth? You know that shit's bad for you, right?" And the guy's like, "Yeah." And Prince snatches the meth out of your hands.
Oh, okay.
Not the methamphetamine.
Nice to make business with you. Yay.
So you're gonna fix this or what? And he like points to Turner's eye.
I might know a way to fix it. Just give me a sec.
Okay.
Can I use? I'm gonna try to use the healing touch on him.
Okay. How does that work?
Okay, so healing touch. Let me go to my character. There's a really extensive explanation as to how it works. So let's just extend the text box over here. When you put your hand skin to skin on a wounded person and open your brain to them, roll plus weird. In my case, roll plus sharp because I have 6 stents. On a 10 plus,
Okay.
Heal 1 segment. On a 7 to 9, heal 1 segment. But you're acting under fire from your patient's brain. On a miss, first, you don't heal them. Second, you opened both your brains and theirs to the world Psychic Maelstrom without protection or preparation. For you and for your patient, If your patient's a fellow player character, treat it as though you've made that move and missed the roll. For patients belonging to the MC, their experience and fate are up to the MC.
Cool. So go ahead and roll plus sharp for me.
All right.
Okay, cool. Middle heal 1 second. Okay, cool. So you put your hand to the guy's eye, and he stops shouting. You can see like instantly it gets better, but also you are exposing yourself to the mind of Turner. So can I get you to roll plus cool?
Plus school. All right.
Succeeds partially. So you expose yourself to his brain. So basically, you're inside of his mind for a second, but you're inside of a part that you kind of don't want to be in. It's not like you're sitting in the control seat or anything. You're just exposed to his nature on a level that you wouldn't normally get just hanging out with someone.
Yeah.
So the mind of Turner is a very, very scared and very, very scary place. You glean a secret from him while you're there, which is that he's very, very worried that his mother doesn't love him, and you're stunned. The like fear sinks in to your brain for a while. So for I'm gonna say in game like 1 hour, Bonti Cal is just stunned. You're in fear. Anything you try to do, you're rolling under fire in that time.
All right.
What's Turn doing during all of this?
He's just holding still and hoping that he doesn't go blind.
Turn, my character.
Oh, your character. I don't know. What do you want to be doing during all of this?
Man, I don't know.
That Turner thing is gonna get confusing.
Yeah, you're the one who named him Turner. That's all I can say.
That's true.
Let me think.
So where does Turn spend most of his or her day?
Her. She does odd jobs for Exit and the other members of the fort because she's not very, a very good fighter. So she focuses on just being helpful because, being an artist isn't going to feed you very much nowadays.
Cool. So I think that actually at this moment you're having an argument with Exit.
Okay.
And she's telling you to do something useful basically. So we'll do that scene now. So you're standing in front of Exit. She has an unnecessarily ornate throne basically. It's made like it's actually one of those regular school chairs, but it's had and I think actually you may have done this. She commissioned you to build a chair or a throne for her, as she called it. And it's basically just a school chair, like the type that people would have in middle school, except with a whole bunch of guns like strapped to it. And there you know this because you built it. She specifically requested that they be completely functional. Like at any time, she could just pull one of these off the chair and shoot someone. And she does sometimes. That is a thing that she does. So she's actually shouting at you. She's like, "How about you take that damn camera and you do something useful with it, okay?" She's trying to convince you to do reconnaissance missions for her.
I'm not going to go alone. I'm not an idiot. That's what she says.
Yeah, fine. She kind of thinks about it with you. I'll send some people with you, but listen, we need to do something, okay? These people across the river, they're not friendlies, okay? And I need to know what they're up to. I'm not comfortable with them. They have more people than us, and look, just go, okay? She gestures for someone to follow you.
Are you sure you're not being over paranoid? I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're perfectly nice people. Maybe we should go over there with like a pie.
Listen to me. She like takes a gun off of the chair, and she doesn't point it at you. She just holds it. And she says, "Listen to me. I didn't get to where I am here by just trusting everyone. Okay? I don't know these people. I don't know what they're up to. But if you see them, and if you see any of them," and she like holds the gun up to her head and like feigns pulling the trigger. Anyway, take this guy with you. She gestures for someone to go with you. His name is what is his name? Dude, what's your name? His name is North.
North?
Yeah, his name is North. He's one of her soldiers. And then like while you're walking out, she's like, make sure you take that healer guy with you. I don't want you getting killed.
To what?
While you're leaving, she shouts after you, take that healer guy with you. I don't want you getting killed.
Okay. And so, North, was it?
Yeah. He looks at you and he's like, yep, that's me.
Okay. Okay, so I guess we gotta go grab the healer guy.
He's like, yep.
So let's go. And Turn walks over to where his drug tent is.
Okay. North follows you.
So
So Bond, as soon as Turner is done, having his not bleeding, Turn walks up to you. Turn, what do you say to him?
I'm like, well, you see, exits make me go spy on people across the river, and she told me to bring you along so we don't die.
Oh, hi. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I just imagine you spying over and seeing a bunch of like J-pop CDs.
Dude, your character's so weird.
I'm just gonna like peek over his shoulder into his tent because she's always been curious on what goes on there, but people told her to stay away. So.
Bond, what does she see?
She sees a bunch of weird stuff and chemicals, and on the other side, she sees a bunch of weird weeaboo posters and CDs.
Where do you even find CDs in the apocalypse?
Well, don't judge. So you need a healer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Some of Exit's men already have against me, so I'll just go.
Yeah, let's just go. Okay.
Okay. North by now, like while you were having this conversation already on his couple of guys. He's got two dudes in tow. One of them is named one of them gets called Rum, and the other one is called Mercer. She's actually a girl.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
All right.
So we walk.
So I guess we leave the fort to go across to go spy on some people across the river. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Y'all don't have cars or anything. That's one of the that your fortress is desperately in need of. So you guys basically have to walk.
Okay.
Can I get each of you to roll Defy Danger? Is that what it's called?
Possibly.
Okay, Defy Danger.
It's do something under fire. Sorry.
Okay.
It's plus cool, and so that's gonna be a representation of how y'all handle the walk, because it's a long time. There's not a whole lot of water on the way there.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 3 hours of just you guys walking around the desert, or not the desert necessarily, but
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
And oh my gosh,
good shit, dude.
being an angel pays off.
Nice. So yeah, you Bond, you handle it just fine, like no negative effects. Turn, I'm gonna give you a -1 to whatever, -1 forward as a result of that. So you get really tired, real thirsty. And y'all eventually walk up to the fortress. It has actually the river running through it. And you can see that they have boats that run up and down the river. They don't have walls, so y'all are able to just look right in. They have cars, and there's a smoke plume like coming up from the camp, because it's on fire.
It's on fire?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, jeez. It's already on fire? We didn't even do anything.
I didn't do it. By this point, Turn takes out her camera, has popped the lens cap off, and is filming this for exit.
Okay. Does your camera do any like
What?
like if you look into it, are you gonna see the camp closer than you do now?
Oh yeah, it has a zoom.
Okay, so you can see off in the distance that the camp is being attacked. Someone is there's like gunshots. I guess you'd be able to hear it just barely. Y'all are pretty far away. So what
How
do you
far
do?
away are we? Like specifically?
I'm thinking maybe like a kilometer.
Okay. Well, you see, it's on fire and they're being attacked, she says as she's looking through her camera.
No, it's like North says, yeah, I think Exit will be pretty happy about that.
That's nice.
Shouldn't we, like, do something?
Rum is like, yeah, North, we should go in there while they're weak.
That's not what I meant.
I think we should look around in the area just to see if they're gonna attack us as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to check the area?
Yeah.
We should probably figure it out who it is attacking so we can know something about them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they might come after us next.
Bon, can I get you to roll plus sharp?
All right. Cool. Plus sharp.
Turn's going to run in closer and try to get a better view through her camera.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Turn, I want you to roll plus sharp as well.
Okay. Six.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you get quite a bit closer, and you don't notice anything. Like you don't get any additional information out of getting close. But you can see in your camera someone from the camp. He's holding a machine gun. He's looking right at you.
Oh crap. I'm just going to put a hand up, still looking through the camera, and it's like, it's okay. I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay, they shoot at you. You're
shit.
far enough away that they don't hit you, but yeah, they're definitely shooting at you.
God damn it. I'm going to run in the opposite direction, back towards the people, and like, oh, they're shooting at me now.
Okay, cool. Meanwhile, Bon, you were checking to see if anyone was around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Someone is definitely around, but you also definitely don't notice them. So, the way I imagine it, because the scenery is about to get real important here, is that y'all are kind of near a river at a place where there's quite a bit of undergrowth. So there's like a forest basically, and it peters out into a plains, and it's a pretty dusty biome, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can kind of hide in the like behind into the forest if you want. But yeah, Turn definitely has someone chasing after him. So the person who shot at you, they hop on a motorcycle, they ride out towards you. So you can see them getting closer. Do either of you want to do something about that?
Turn's going to desperately look for a place to hide.
Awesome. That is a move, and it is called by a name.
Called what?
It's called something. I'm checking.
Is it do something under fire?
No, it's not. There's a specific rule, like get the fuck down or something.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. When you stay the fuck down,
Are any of you seeing it?
There's a stay the fuck down, which is roll plus sharp. On a hit, you're in a relatively safe spot for the rest of the battle. On 10 plus, you come under no fire. On 7 through 9, you come under only incidental fire. On a miss, you have to break position now or come under concentrated fighter.
Okay, cool.
That's what I
So roll plus sharp.
Gotcha. Plus sharp. Do. Was that 12?
Cool. Yeah, so you find a safe place. You like run into the trees. What's your safe place? So the person loses track of you. They're still coming in the general direction, but they're definitely not going to find you.
I'm also going to point out that Turn is small, so therefore she can probably hide fairly easily. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So she found a bush that the color is similar to the green jacket she wears, so she hid in that.
Awesome. So you just throw yourself into this bush. Yeah, it's like you're damn invisible. Your own team. So they won't be able to like draw attention to you or anything unless you tell them where you are.
Okay.
What is Bond doing?
So I was just checking them out to see if to see if I could get any information about them, right?
Yeah.
And
You failed.
Yeah, I failed to notice anybody, apparently. So
Okay. So yeah, you're looking around. And I think actually you find like a broken twig or something that indicates someone is here. Right as you hear North scream.
North scream.
Yeah.
Oh my
dear.
gosh. Oh geez. So it makes me feel desperate and want to see what's up with them. What's going up with them?
Yeah, so you'll find them pretty easily because screaming. That's the idea.
Yeah.
There's a lady who has stabbed him in the back. He is very much in the process of dying.
Oh man. Ouch.
I have an angel kit. Can I use it on him?
I mean, I wouldn't suggest doing it while the lady still has her knife in him because now her attention is on.
How far away
Okay,
is this from where Turn is hiding? That's my question.
It's pretty close, actually.
Can she see this happening from her bush?
Yeah, you definitely can.
Okay.
There's no roll diplomacy on this, so
No, there isn't. I mean, you could try to talk to her if you want.
But I'm not hot.
Okay. I'm hot.
Good for you. I'm the one talking to
there's read a person, which might be helpful for you if you want. You could open your brain. You can always open your brain. You can just say, fuck it, I'm going to open my brain.
Okay, let's try opening my brain. Rolling plus sharp.
Yeah.
Okay, my character chart is actually right here, so I'm just gonna roll plus sharp. Succeeds partially.
Okay, cool. So what does it look like when you open your brain, by the way?
So opening your brain doesn't mean you're literally fucking like opening your scalp, right? It just means you're...
Yeah, so there's that presence we talked about earlier, the maelstrom. And opening your brain basically means that you're letting that presence into your mind, and it will give you things, but it will also take things in return.
Okay, so my imagination is just him with glowy eyes looking up at the sky for a while. That's how it looks like opening up the brain.
Okay, yeah, so you look into the sky, and it's broad daylight, and I think that your gaze passes over the sun, and it shocks you. It like blinds you for a second, and then once your gaze passes back into the sky, it's nighttime, and you can see the village area is still burning, and there are people you can see. They're really far away, but somehow you can see them with perfect clarity, like you're an eagle or something, and they're celebrating. They're on top of a building. People are like firing their guns into the air, and you can see that they're eating like human meat. They're eating the meat of the people that they've killed.
Ugh.
All right.
Okay, so since you rolled a partial success, the Maelstrom also gets to steal some information from you. Who is the person that you hate most in this world?
I'm trying to turn this into a joke, but I don't
No,
know.
man, don't joke about it. Just tell me who you hate.
Who's the person that I hate most in this world? Right now I have pretty strong feelings against Turner, but also
Okay.
I sympathize with him, so it's kind of complicated because I've been in his mind.
Okay, cool. So when you come back to real life, when you're in the presence of this woman again, you feel this rage pass over you.
Yeah.
Then I mean that's it. You're just a lot angrier than you normally.
I
What do you?
decide to use my my sawed-off shotgun on her.
You're gonna just try to shoot her in the damn face?
Either that or stab her using my knife, because I also have a knife.
Awesome. I'm gonna get you to roll plus hard for go aggro.
All right. Let me do this.
Ooh. So just to explain how going aggro, how combat works in this game to you and to any viewers we might have at a later date. Everything is abstracted pretty hard in Apocalypse World. So that roll doesn't represent you don't like roll damage or anything. You just roll to see how the fight goes, basically.
Well,
So
it seems like it went in Bond's favor.
yeah, it probably did. So do you see the move go aggro?
Yeah.
You get to choose. Oh, okay. So on a 10 plus, they have to choose force your hand and suck it up, or cave and do what you want. So I think you sling the shotgun off your shoulder and you point it at her. And actually, she lets go of the knife. North falls to the ground. And she just puts her hands up, and she says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! That's not necessary, okay?"
Okay, so it's either you do it anyway or suck it up.
No. You get to do whatever the hell you want. That's
Okay.
just her options.
Okay. I say, get out of here right now.
Okay. She turns and she walks away.
Run.
Yeah, she's not running. She just walks.
Like run.
She flips you off.
I'm gonna shoot her down.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to roll or anything. You just shoot her in the back and she falls over and dies. Meanwhile, North is bleeding out on the ground.
You should probably help him.
A medic's life is always hard, so I'm just gonna try to. I'm gonna try to use my healing kit on him, on her, on him.
Okay. Cool. Let me check the rules for that. You're gonna use the angel kit?
Yeah.
Okay, so how much stock do you want to use?
How much can I use?
Normally you start with 6, but remember someone's been stealing morphine from you, so you only have 4.
Okay. It's a stab wound, so I'll use 1 or 2. Let's use 2 to be on the safe side.
Okay, so roll 2d6 plus 2. You're gonna have to just type /2d6 plus 2.
Okay. /2 2d6 plus 2, like this? No. Okay, I'll try this again.
/R 2d6 plus 2.
Okay.
/R 2d6 plus 2. Like this?
Sorry, I'm just a noob.
Things are getting really intense. Meanwhile, I cannot roll a dice.
Yeah.
Did you put a space
You know, it's like
the R in
it's
the
like
D6? Can I just roll it for him?
Yeah.
yeah. You know, it's like you're trying to heal him, but while you're trying to roll these dice, you're like, man, I don't know. What do I do? And he bleeds out, you know?
11.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you managed to patch him up to the point where he's basically all right. Like he's not gonna be doing any too much fighting today, but he's okay. Like he's not gonna bleed out right now. But I get to pick one from this list.
What's it gonna be?
Uh,
He lost his arm.
From a stab wound in the back?
It was a joke. I'm sorry.
They need to be physically stabilized before you can move them. So he's got the stab wound in his back, and he's flailing around. And despite that, you manage to like hold him down, and stitch him back up, and make sure he's not going to die. But he's still flailing his arms, and he keeps screaming. And you see actually that his eyes have gone red, and he is just shouting every curse that he knows.
Oh my gosh. So I'm like, dude, chill out. You're gonna be okay.
Shh.
Okay, so
You make noise.
So meanwhile, Connor, you're hiding near a bush. So I think you see this, and the rest of them don't. But there's actually one more person sneaking up behind them.
Oh, I am going to shout, "Look out!"
Oh yeah, that's your instinct.
No, that's
Okay,
No,
fine.
that's his instinct. My instinct is to run after shiny things without thinking of the consequences.
Damn it! I was gonna give you experience, but okay. So anyway, yeah, you Bond, you hear turn, shout, look out.
I'm like, what? I turn around.
Behind you!
So I turn around to potentially see her.
Yeah, you see this lady walking up behind you. She's got a knife. It's got like one of those hooks at the tip, and she's holding a pistol in the other. What do you do?
I'm gonna be like, never bring a pistol to a shotgun fight.
Oh my god. Okay, can you roll aggro? Go aggro again.
Please. Succeeds partially.
Succeeds partially. Awesome.
No, that was I rolled cool by accident. I need to roll hard.
Okay. Yeah.
Succeeds partially.
Okay. Them partial successes though. Okay, so yeah, you sling your shotgun up at her, and you she's holding herself behind a tree, and she's like firing wildly around the tree. She hits Rom in the shoulder.
Oh shit.
She hits Rom in the shoulder. Okay.
Yeah. Like he curses, and they start shooting back at her.
Okay. So.
And also, I think this is around the point that you noticed. So on one side you've got this lady blind firing around this tree, and you've also got this guy riding up on a motorcycle.
Oh yeah, the motorcycle guy. Whoopsies.
Yeah.
I only have one more round of shotgun.
Maybe the smartest thing to be would be to flee.
Yeah, I want to flee. I want to get out of
but
play.
keep in mind, North is still spasming on the ground. So
Yeah.
if you guys just run away, you're gonna leave him behind.
We can't just leave him.
Is there a way to run away with him? No.
Can Turn get out of the bush and start trying to drag him away, being tiny and not strong, but well-intentioned?
Yeah, sure. Can you roll plus cool for me?
Plus cool? All right.
Yeah.
8.
6. Awesome. So he's flailing, and you're basically fighting against. And yeah, you manage to get him out of the way, but he lands a solid blow in your nose. He like punches you right in the fucking nose. You're bleeding and everything.
She
Okay.
just drops. She drops him, and her hands immediately fly to her nose, and she's muttering curses. Ow!
Okay, you do manage to drag him away though. So where do you? I guess you get him into your hiding place.
Yeah,
or
I'm
something?
trying to help him hide too, because right now it seems like it's best to hide until they go away.
Actually, never mind, because he's still shouting and stuff. So you definitely can't hide.
Cover. I'm gonna put my hands over his face so he stops screaming.
Okay, cool. Also, you suffered harm. So can you mark on your character sheet that you have 1 harm suffered?
It goes in increments of 3, 6, 9, 10, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, exactly.
So do I go for 3?
Yeah, you press 3.
Okay.
So this is organized. You can't see on your character sheet exactly, but it's organized basically like a clock. So once the clock gets to 12, that's when you die.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Also, there's a special rule for suffering harm. So can I get you to roll 2d6 plus 1?
2d6 plus 1. Okay.
Yeah.
9.
Okay. So I think you drag him away, and when he hits you, you like fall back and you hit your head really hard against a tree or something, and you're stunned for a little while. So until the motorcycle guy gets, you can't really do anything.
So I can't cover his mouth and make him shut up.
No, but I think you do get him to a place where he's not in immediate danger.
Well, that works. And now I'm just against a tree seeing stars because he just made me bash my head.
Yep.
Okay,
Alright.
so they're both not in immediate danger.
Correct.
But we also have Rum and Mercer to worry about.
Yeah, Rom and the other person is doing something, and there's a motorcycle dude after me, and there's another weird lady with a gun and a curved knife after me.
Yep. Those are all correct assessments.
Is there any way to go over to north without being noticed, or?
Yeah, you can just walk there. I mean, you don't have to roll or anything. Just
Okay, so I want to move over to them, and I want to use, I don't know if this is an ability I can actually use, but I want to use like some of my sciencey stuff to make him shut up.
I mean, you could just place your hand over his mouth.
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, so I'll tell you what. You can you have 2 options here. You can either like place your hand over his mouth and like hold him down. But it's gonna require like all of your force. He's quite a bit stronger than you.
Yeah.
Or you can just try to knock him out.
The safer bet would seem to be knock him out, right?
But
I
then
mean,
we
it's
have
up
to
to you.
carry him because he's unconscious.
Yeah. I'll try to force him to shut up using my hands. And
Okay.
And let's see what happens.
I'm gonna get you to roll C's by force, so that's plus hard.
Okay. Rolled. Succeeds!
Woo!
Okay. This is gonna be a little bit difficult to interpret this because it's a really weird use of the rule, but you get to pick 3 of these. So only one of these you are not choosing.
Okay.
You take definite hold of it. You suffer little harm. You inflict terrible harm. You impress, dismay, or frighten your enemy. And in this case, harm means getting him to shut up. So if you inflict terrible harm, he's like completely silenced. If you suffer little harm, he's gonna try to fight back.
Okay, let's completely silence him. But
Okay, so you get to pick 3 of those things. So which one do you not want?
okay, so there was one where there was little harm and he gets silenced completely, and then the other one where
Maybe the one that you should not take would be the impress, dismay, or frighten your enemy.
impress, dismay, or frighten the enemy. That's the one I don't want.
Okay, yeah. So you get him to shut up. I think you might actually get him to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
So you like completely press his mouth down, and I think you say something that calms him down or do something. What is it?
Shut up.
Okay, so the red thing, like his eyes stop being red and they go back to being normal human eyes. And he looks at you and he's just silent.
Thank you.
You're not gonna have to hold him down or anything. So by now the guy on the motorcycle has gotten here.
Mhm.
And
Are we all
he
hidden?
No, just you. But actually, I think you blew your cover to like come out and drag them. Actually, none of you are hidden.
Damn. Can I hide?
Okay. Huh?
Can
Come
I
here.
try to drag myself and North into a hiding place?
North is actually conscious and like normal again. So no, you can't. I mean,
Damn.
unless you want to like knock him out again.
I can just hide by myself. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, can I get you to roll plus sharp?
Yeah, just a second. Plus sharp. 12.
Awesome. So you're hidden again. I think you actually just realized you could go back to the same bush and you just do that.
This is a great bush.
Yeah, it's a really solid bush. Maybe you should take it with you.
Okay. So what is going on with the other guys? Did they notice?
So
Or are they...
yeah, by now they've noticed that you guys are basically surrounded. So the guy on the motorcycle gets off of his motorcycle. He positions it between himself and the other girl, and he shouts, "Hey Olivia, it's me!" And she stops shooting, and he says, "No, keep shooting. We're gonna take these fuckers down." And then he speeds, and then he like gets kind of behind his motorcycle and starts opening. He opens fire on you. So by now you are taking direct fire from two directions. So for everyone except for Turn, this is an untenable position. I know that means something, but so you get to choose one of two things. Either A, you leave this area, or you have to roll maintain an untenable position, which is plus hard.
Untenable position. What? It just means I don't do anything. I just stay there.
No. So maintain an untenable position means you don't leave. So the thing is, you're getting shot from two directions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's going to be very difficult for you to both stay where you are and not get shot. So you get to either leave or try to stay where you are. But if you try to stay where you are, you're going to,
I'm going to leave. And the guy seems to be calmed down, right? So he's safer, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm just going to leave.
Okay, can I get you to roll plus sharp?
Yeah, it's plus sharp. That's my good stat.
Okay. You can roll. Okay. Well, I was gonna say you can roll with +1, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So Rum is going to try to fight it out. Mercer is going to follow you. So I'll just let her roll count with yours. Okay. Yeah. So you run off. Where do you go actually?
I go off towards the other guys with guns that have been accompanying us, and perhaps get them to shoot them.
Yeah, Rum is already firing. They're actually in that untenable position with you, so that wouldn't count as leaving. So where do you go?
Okay, I just go hide somewhere behind a tree,
Okay.
possibly.
Okay, cool. Mercer follows you. She hides behind a similar tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can hear the fight from where you are actually. And Rum is shouting back and forth. And the you can tell that like he's gonna lose this fight. So what do you want to
do? Who's nearest to me right now?
Mercer.
But like the guys that are trying to kill us.
I think by now you've actually run Like Olivia is, but you don't have direct line of sight.
Is there any way for me to sneak behind her and use my last round of shotgun on her?
There's a way for you to try.
All right, let's try. If that
Um,
increases Rom's probability of survival, then it's worth taking, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna. That is question. Are you gonna just like shoot her, or are you trying to get her to stop fighting?
Whatever makes Rom more likely to survive. So stop fighting is good. Shooting her is good.
Um.
I mean, if you shoot her, you might piss off her friend, but at the same time, you don't know if she'll actually stop fighting.
I want to use the gun to threaten her, and stop the other guy from shooting.
Okay. So
Take
roll. Roll plus cool to see if you're noticed.
Okay. Yes.
Awesome. You're not noticed. Now roll plus hard to try to get her to stop shooting.
Ah.
So how do you once you've gotten up behind her with the shotgun, what do you say?
Ceasefire this second. I guess. It
Okay, yeah.
failed. So
Yeah, I guess included in that statement.
yeah, since it failed, I suppose I
So
shouldn't ruin it.
I think what happens is you've got your shotgun like right up against her back, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And so she turns around and she hits the barrel of your shotgun with her elbow, and you don't have a super strong grip, so it goes flying out of your hand, and then without even saying anything, she stabs you in the stomach.
Ah.
So yeah, you're gonna take 3 harms, and because of the way that Apocalypse World works, that means you have to mark 3, 6, and 9 harm.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Yep.
you're in trouble.
That is true. You are in trouble. Okay, and also, can you roll 2d6 plus 3?
2d6 plus 3. Let me try doing this.
Awesome.
8.
Okay, so I think that you miss noticing something important. So as soon as you hit the ground, you actually see like looking up into the sky, and you get this like premonition of the vision that you had before of them eating people. And while you have that thought in your mind, you see 3 or 4 figures, like a crowd of people gather around you and pick you up and carry you off.
Like, he just got kidnapped?
No, it's a
more or less.
hallucination. It's
So-
something that's gonna happen after this.
Burn. Not burn.
Turn.
Turn. So
Yes.
close. Meanwhile, one of the people attacking you has stopped shooting. So what do you do? You're still in a hiding place, by the way. So nothing is an option.
Hang on. Go get them. Sorry. Let's see. I have a couple of knives, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, can I take one out and like use it as a mirror to try to see what's going on outside my bush, but actually leaving my bush?
Yeah, for sure. So you can see that basically, Rum has been shot down by now, and the guy who was shooting from behind the motorcycle, he's like stomping into the bushes, and he's just looking around for people.
So is he looking in my direction, the motorcycle guy?
Nope, he most definitely is not.
Okay, can I sneak out of my bush to take Rum's gun?
Yeah, sure.
What do I-
Can I
do I
get
have to roll for that?
you roll plus cool?
Okay. 11.
Perfect. Yeah, you get the gun. You manage to get back. He has a regular, it's just a pistol.
Does it have rounds in it still, or is it out?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I am going to aim at Chopper Guy's at his back and tell him to put his hands up.
Okay, can I get you to roll plus hard?
Plus hard? Okay.
Yeah.
Please don't be shitty. Oh, no.
Ooh, great. Yeah, so I think what happens is you step on something and he turns around. And yeah, he fucking shoots you. He's carrying a small assault rifle, so you're gonna take 4 harm.
4 harm?
Yeah, this game is hardcore.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm at 12.
That's
That was my. I just got to 11.
Wait, I think that yeah, you're at 11.
Yeah.
Okay, and also roll 2d6 plus 4.
Okay, slash R 2d6 plus 4. 14.
Okay, this is actually one of those rolls where you want it to be low.
Shit. So I'm screwed.
Yeah, you are screwed.
Please don't let her die. She's young.
Okay, so I think what happens is that you're panicked. You're completely panicked. So you're just like screaming and shouting and writhing on the ground, and attracting a whole lot of attention. So once again, we have basically the same situation before, where you're looking up at the sky, and this crowd gathers around you, and they pick you up and they carry you off.
Like, this actually happens? It's not some weird hallucination?
I mean, I don't think that Turn knows that.
Come on. Okay. Fine.
Okay, I think that is where we should end this session, actually.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Well, until next time, folks.
Woo.
Yay!
Yeah, I gotta cross a name off of my list. Rum is definitely dead.
A happy ending for the next. It's just like a happy cliffhanger for the next episode.
Yeah.
Everyone dies.
Hey, no spoilers, okay?
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, can we go through beliefs, by the way, real quick? What were your beliefs?
Turn's belief is that people are good by nature and truly bad people are uncommon.
Okay. Did you act based on that belief during the session?
When she was like, "Hey, nothing, I'm not trying to do anything," because she was trusting that they're reasonable.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, you can mark experience for that.
Okay.
Because
How do you mark
you almost
experience
got
on
that.
the sheet?
Oh,
There's a little checkbox. Never mind.
Yeah, so once you get to 5, you get to level up.
We never did the HX thing.
That is true. It didn't matter this time, and it's also part of a system that I cut out when I was doing. But I think we're gonna reintroduce it for the next session, because I like it and I wish I hadn't gotten rid of it.
Okay.
Okay, Burn. What are also sorry, Turn. Did one of your traits or your instinct get you in trouble?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Bond, did one of your traits, did your trait or your instinct get you in trouble?
No, so far, like thinking that crimes against fashion are unforgivable has not gotten me in trouble.
Are forgivable or unforgivable?
Unforgivable.
Oh my god.
Well, you had a lot of opportunities for that, so.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't really thinking so much about those. That's my bad.
It's okay.
Did your instinct get you in trouble?
I didn't say watch out once, so.
I said watch out, actually.
Damn it. Oh yeah, I remember that. And also, what was your belief?
My belief is that crimes against fashion are unforgivable.
I think you're right.
I could have come up with something deeper and more philosophical, but
maybe you can change it at the beginning of each session.
His trait got him in trouble because of the anime thing. Insulting
oh yeah, that's true.
Anime.
Okay, you can mark experience as well.
Yay!
At the beginning of the next session, we'll bring back the normal system. this system is going way too slowly, and I want you guys to level because leveling up is super fun in Apocalypse World.
Mhm.
Okay.
Also, just for whoever watches at the beginning, Francisco Bon, he literally described for maybe like 10 minutes exactly what Bond wears with like all of the brands. He even specified he wears Calvin Klein underwear, and now it's very bloody Calvin Klein underwear.
Ah,
Oh dear.
This is why people don't have nice things in the apocalypse.
yeah. I feel like I poured so much love and care into this character just to see him disfigured.
That's kind of how it
Please
goes.
don't let them die.
Oh my gosh.
I had the opportunity to kill Turn actually, but I didn't take it. I like Turn.
Please
Turn is
don't.
great.
Thank you.
No one appreciates the weeaboo.
Okay, great. Anyway, so I think we're done here. Francisco, can you turn off OBS?
Yep.
Awesome.